Hi, everyone. I'm Emma, and today I'm joined by my friend Jake. We're going to talk about something super important, listening to learn English. It's not just about speaking or writing, but also about how much you can learn by just listening.
Hey, Emma. That's a great topic. I think a lot of people forget how powerful listening is. When you listen to native speakers, you pick up so many things like how they speak, how they use words, and even how they sound.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Why is listening so important? How can it help you learn English better? Let's dive in.
Okay, let's start with the basics. Why should someone even bother listening to English if they're just starting out?
Great question. Think about this. When you learn a language, you don't just read a book or memorize vocabulary. You hear it first. Like when you were a kid, you probably heard your parents speak before you could speak yourself. So, listening is like the first step in learning any language.
That makes sense. But what if you're not used to hearing English? Like you don't have a lot of exposure to it.
That's where practice comes in. Even if you're not fluent yet, you can still listen to songs, podcasts, videos, or movies. It helps you get used to the sounds, rhythms, and intonation of the language.
Oh, I love that. I remember when I started learning Spanish, I listened to a lot of music and TV shows. It helped me understand how people actually speak, not just how it's written.
Exactly. And that's one of the best parts of listening. It helps you understand real life communication, not just textbook sentences.
So, how do you recommend someone start listening to English?
I think the key is to start with what you like. If you like music, listen to English songs. If you like videos, watch YouTube channels. If you like stories, try audiobooks. It doesn't have to be difficult or boring.
That's smart. But what if you don't understand anything at first?
That's totally normal. When I first started listening to English, I didn't understand most of it. But I kept listening, and over time, it started to make more sense.
Yeah, I remember that feeling. Sometimes I'd hear a word and not know what it meant, but after a few times, I started to figure it out.
That's called exposure. The more you listen, the more familiar you become with the language. It's like training your ears.
So, listening isn't just about understanding every word, right?
No, it's not. Sometimes you just need to get the general idea. And that's okay. You don't have to catch every single word.
That's reassuring. I used to feel stressed when I couldn't understand everything, but now I know it's part of the process.
Exactly. And another thing, listening helps you improve your pronunciation too. When you hear how people say words, you start to sound more natural.
Oh, that's true. I've noticed that when I listen to native speakers, I start to mimic their sounds without even realizing it.
That's a sign that you're really absorbing the language. And that's one of the best ways to learn.
It's like you're letting the language sink into your brain naturally instead of forcing it through rules.
Yes. And here's another tip, try to use subtitles. Start with subtitles in your native language, then switch to English subtitles when you feel ready. Eventually, you won't need them at all.
I did that with movies. At first, I had subtitles in my language, then I switched to English ones. It really helped me connect the sounds with the words.
So, what are some good resources for listening to English?
There are so many great ones. For example, podcasts like English Pod, or the English We Speak YouTube channels like BBC Learning English, English Addict, or Speak English with Mr. Steve audiobooks on apps like Audible or LibriVox, and of course, TV shows and movies on Netflix or Disney Plus with subtitles.
Exactly. And I'd also add, don't forget about real life practice. If you can talk to native speakers or listen to conversations online, that helps too.
Even listening to yourself speak can help. Record yourself and compare it to native pronunciation. It sounds awkward at first, but it's a great way to improve.
Yes, that's such a powerful strategy. Also, be patient with yourself. Improvement takes time, but it does happen. Closing, final thoughts, and encouragement.
So, to wrap up, listening is one of the most natural and powerful ways to learn English. It helps with understanding, pronunciation, vocabulary, and confidence.
And the best part is you can do it anytime, anywhere. On the bus, during a walk, while cooking, just put on a podcast, a song, or a YouTube video, and you're learning without even realizing it.
It's like learning with your ears, and it's fun.
Exactly. So, to everyone listening today, don't worry if you don't understand everything right away. Keep listening, stay curious, and enjoy the process.
Thanks for having me on today.
I hope this helps everyone feel more confident about learning through listening. Thank you, Jake. And thank you to all our listeners.
Until next time, keep listening and keep learning.
Bye, everyone. Take care and happy listening.